All right, 7th graders, this is to help you with question 1 on CR number 9. So it says to simplify, and then within absolute value, we have -3/8 minus 7/8. All right, first of all, you always have to come up with a single value within the absolute values before you take the absolute values. So I keep my absolute value signs, but I'm going to come up with a single value within. And here's the nice part about this. You have a common denominator already. So all we're going to do is focus on our numerators. -3 minus 7. Some of you in your mind might think of a number line and you're like, okay, I'm going to start at -3. I'm at -3. And then minus 7. I'm going to move left 7. So -3 minus 7. So that's where you start on the number line. Then you move left 7. So then I'd move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd move 7 left. So that's -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9. And you're like, oh, all right, I end up at -10. So you come up with a -10/8. Some of you might just look and say, okay, signs are the same. Find the sum. So the sum of 3 and 7 is 10. Keep the sign. All right. Now I'm ready to actually take the absolute value. And absolute value is just your distance from 0. That's why at the end of the day, absolute value always becomes positive because it's just how far you are from 0. So -10/8 is 10/8 from 0. Happens to be to the left of 0, but it's 10/8 from 0. So now I'm done. I've taken the absolute value, so I no longer write the absolute value symbols in. One last step here is we want to write this in simplest form. I can see that I can divide numerator and denominator both by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 8 divided by 2 is 4. And in this case, that's how they give the answer. Sometimes you might choose to rewrite it as a mixed number. How many times does 4 go into 5? Because you can see 5/4 is greater than 1. 4/4 would be 1. We got an extra 4th running around. So 4 goes into 5 once, with 1 extra 4th running around. But they leave the answer as this. Okay, I knew the first one did not have a shot because that answer was negative, and I know once I take my absolute value, the final answer will be positive. All right, I hope that helps.